My mistake. Oopsie daisy, I learn. Good morning, everyone. It's Lacey here from Bella Soul. Thank you for stopping in again and taking a look at my videos. So I just wanted to update you on my makes. I did make a list because I figured I need to be somewhat organized and figure out everything that I want to make before my next show, which is in October. That is my first for sure show. And I did apply to a second one for October, so we'll see about that one. So right now I'm going to go over that list with you. I just woke up. I have to go to work. It is fairly early in the morning, or I woke up fairly early in the morning. So I've been up for a while. I did my yoga, had a tea, chilled a little bit, and I made a list. So that list is it is a wide range of items that I have always wanted to make and have never had the time because I'm always making clothing, but as I had mentioned before in the past, I'm trying to get out of the clothing. I have way too much. I don't have enough room to store it all because I'm trying to figure out what platform I want to use. Right now I'm using Square. I'm not sure if I'm going to continue with it, but I am trying to get everything online for people to sell, for people to purchase. So right now I've made that list. I'm going to go over it with you. I have a few lists actually because I've broken them down all into categories. Mind me, it's allergy season, so I look atrocious from the morning. My nose is very stuffy. Bear with me, please. Okay, our first list, keychains. Some keychains that I have wanted to make and haven't made yet are stars, cherries, mushy boys, mini turtles, mini chickens, and I want to make eggs. I know I want to either make deviled eggs, so they're little cups with the little ball of yolk, and then I want to make some sunny side up eggs. I think those are adorable. I also want to make some strawberries and some big ginormous bows. That way people can hang them off their purses. So like I want them to be like fairly big, like maybe like 6 inches or something like that. So those are all the keychains that I'm wanting to make, and I'll make several of them, and I'll make several colors of each. So that is a lot right there. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 different keychains that I want to make. And then different colors in each. I try and make at least 5. We'll see how many I can get of each. I'm usually pretty good when they're smaller things. They take me less than a half an hour to make. So we'll see from there. That would be, what would that be? That would be like 40 items, I believe, if I made about 5 of each. I'm not good with math. All right. The second thing I want to make that are stuffies, but not animals. I want to make flowers, flower pots with flowers in them. I want to make hanging flowers either for your window or your vehicle or wherever you want to hang them. I also want to make some baskets for you to put things in. The puppies have all woken up, so you'll see them walk by. Good morning. Oh, excuse me. Hello. Hello. Yes, good morning. Good morning. Okay, now that the puppies are all outside, and hanging baskets. So the hanging baskets, I'm going to make like 3 different sizes, different colors. I'll probably do them in cotton with like various colors mixed together, depending on how much I have of each color. Maybe I might do some solids. I don't know. We'll see. Because if they don't sell, I have a spot in my house for them because I have this wall and I have no idea what to do with it. I've done like 3 different things since I've moved here in the last 2 years. And I don't like any of it. And it's very dark. So I want to brighten up as well. Maybe like extra LED lights around the top. Because yeah, we'll go over that different day. Okay, I think I have a couple more lists here. So some stuffies or amigurumi toys that I want to make. These are all more like animals. So I want to make a fox. a pig, a dragon head, cat, and I want to make leggy frogs, moose, wolf, horse, and cows. I'm trying to stick with like the farm and animal themes for around my area. I think the kids would like those a lot better. Even the adults, I think, would like them. A lot of little homesteads around here that we have. A lot of people have farm stands. So I think that would be really cute for like their stores and whatnot. So we'll see. And then two other things I want to make are a big octopus, a big squid, and possibly a big cow. Lots of cows, lots of horses around here. And then bangers. So I'm going to explain that. You know those, they're two of the same thing or opposite or whatever you want to do. They could be the same. They don't have to be the same. And then you hang them up together. So, you know, like the car dangly ones, I want to make bigger ones. So you could just hang them in your room. You can throw them at people. You can do whatever. I'm calling them bangers. I don't know what other people are calling them. But they remind me of those clackers from when I was little. Yes, they still have them. So no, I'm not that old. I am old. Anyways, then now I think these are more like to-do lists, the last things that I put down this morning. Things to make out of vinyl. I bought like 40 totes, so I want to put my logo on them and then either sell them if people buy a lot, or what I was thinking of doing is making more granny square bags and then putting them inside and stitching them up. I think that would be a really good idea. One, they're sturdier. Two, they will wash up nicely because they're 100% cotton. And you'll have my logo all the time. I'm trying to find somebody who can do little leather tags for me so I can put them on my clothing. It's hard to put a tag on a child's toy. I feel like it's going to fall off, or, it's not something that I want to do. But those are the two things that I want to do with the vinyl totes. And oh gosh, what was the second one? Oh, my kitchen rags or kitchen towels. I want to put sayings on my kitchen towels. I was having a hard time making the fabric vinyl ones. I did it backwards. I messed up a whole thing of vinyl, wasted like 30, 50 bucks. I don't even know. My mistake. Oopsie daisy, I learn. So I need a full day dedicated to that because my brain can't comprehend just a few hours. So those are two things, kitchen towels and totes. And then maybe I might do some like personal sweaters just for myself or like my boyfriend who comes with me to help me so we can walk around with them and stuff. And then some other things that I want to make are some thank you bags. So I'm going to put like my business card with maybe some stickers or maybe like a little tiny thing in there. I want to do giveaway bags because some of the shows that I do like grab bags at the beginning of the craft shows. So sometimes you have to make like 20 or 30 of them. So I want to put a few of those together. Well, not a few, probably about 30 bags together for the next time that I have to do that. I want to do a small draw prize for every craft show. That way, like, people put in like $1 and they can win like something of their choosing under the certain amount of however many tickets I sell. So say I sell 30 tickets, they can choose up to $30 worth of free product because it's already been paid for. So I was thinking about doing that. I also want to do like a big draw prize next year. I'm going to start it at the beginning and it's going to go to the end. So I'm going to need like their name and phone number, and I'm going to have to keep that information private. So then that way at the end of my last show, I can draw, and then that person will win a customized gift of their choosing for however much it is. So those ones are going to be more big ticket items. Are going to sell the tickets for $5 each. And then they could possibly win a blanket or a sweater or something like that. I thought that was pretty cool. I've always wanted to do that. I've never done it, but I want to get like one of those clear boxes so people can like see that people are actually doing it and I'm not just making it up. Not that people would think that, but just in case. And then some other things that I want to do for my business is make some shorts videos. So like for TikTok or Instagram or Facebook. And then I want to do just better videos in general, like do more editing and put in pops and bleeps and all that stuff. So that is the end of my list there. I'm going to include this video in with the makes that I've done from my last video up until say a week or so from now. That way they're 2-week increment videos. 2-week increment videos. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Anyways, I'll catch you and show you everything that I'm making, and then we'll go over everything that I've made at the end of the video. Okay. It's the same day, which is September 7th, 2025, as the previous Lacey was talking to you about. So it is roughly, let's just say like 15 hours later. I went to work. I have relaxed, not a lot, but I wanted to come on and show you what I've made today. I did not get any video of it. Unfortunately, I can't make videos while I'm at work, but I am allowed to crochet to a certain extent. So some of this was done then. I'm going to show you the cutest things. I made cherries. So these are all keychains. I've got the little stem and the cherry and the leaves, and I made 5 of these today. There's another one. Oh, there's the 5th. So 5 cherries. I made 5 mini chickens. So I'm going to show you the one. It's got a little hanger on it. I'm going to put a keychain there. Has the beak, and it has its little feeties and its tail and its comb, and all 5 of them are identical. So I made 5 of those. I made 1 kind of shiny ghost. So I don't know if you can tell or not. It's got like little flecks throughout it. So none of these are a pattern of anyone's. I just made them off the top of my head. I bring this bag here, that bag right there. I bring that wherever I go, and then I crochet. Even if I'm parked or I'm waiting or I'm at the store or the grocery store or getting gas, I just pull it out and I start crocheting. So I made 1 ghost and I started 3 strawberries. Mind the dog hair. So I made 3 strawberries. I just need to do the tops and the loops, and then they will be done. And that is everything that I crocheted today. So 5 cherries, 5 chickens, 3 strawberries, and 1 ghost for 14 almost complete projects for today. Let's see what I can get done tomorrow. Everybody have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Before I do the live stream today. Anyway, now I've got 2 of them, but that's... Good morning, everyone. It is Tuesday, September 9th, 2025. And when I was about to go through some things and do a TikTok live, I actually realized that I forgot to talk about a few things that I had made last week. So this is going to be a series from Wednesday to Saturday. So September 3rd to September 5th. I had made this. Oh, I can't even get him in the shot. He's so tall. He's huge. So I made a scrap bunny. He is all different blues and teals and light blues put together. I think he's adorable. This actually kind of looks like a little mustache. I don't know. What do you guys think? He's just a scrappy kind of character. I'm deciding what my venue is, or theme, or whatever, or if I'm just gonna keep doing like all sorts of different things. But on Thursday, I made this cute little bat. So I got him done. I think he's stinking adorable. I hope you guys like him. I'm not going to call him Batty either because he doesn't look like Batty. I will make a Batty one day. But him, I'm probably going to sell him for $15. I like even numbers. And then on Friday, I made these mushroom purses. So you just pull the cap up, kind of pinch the top, and you could put all your trinkets inside. So I made 2 of those because I was running low. They're very popular at my craft shows. And then on Saturday, I finished my ice cream. I think it's adorable. My boyfriend doesn't think it looks like an ice cream cone. He thinks it looks like Mr. Hinky. You guys tell me what you think he looks like. So those were the things that I had made the other day. Now today, while I do the live, I'm going to be putting the key rings. I actually picked these up on Thursday. I bought 105 of them for $1.25. We went to a scrap meet and the guy had a huge bag and I didn't have any change. I didn't want to break a 5 and he's like, take the whole bag for $3. And I was like, we have $1.25. And he's like, you can have half the bag. I was like, okay, cool. So I got 105 of them for $1.25 Canadian. I think that's amazing. And I'm probably going to go through half of them today. I probably should have bought the whole thing, but I do have some others. And if I have to get more, so be it. All right, guys, that's it for right now. I will update you later on in the day and show you what I've made for today. Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, September 10th. We have an invader. Okay, that's enough. So I didn't end up updating you guys last night. I was way too tired and I just kind of crashed. So yesterday I ended up putting a bunch of the key rings on my stuffies or amigurumi. This one's a popping mushroom. And so this was one that I previously made last year that hasn't sold yet, but I did make 4 squids yesterday, 4 squid keychains. I think they are just the most adorablest things in the world. They don't have a set number of tentacles, but they are freaking cute and I thought the color was fitting for them. I do have a bunch more of it. I may make more. I may make a bigger one. I want to make a bigger one. If that's the case, I don't have enough. But I'll add like these colors as the tentacles because I'm pretty sure I have very similar colors, just maybe not this blue one, but yeah. So I just wanted to pop on and update you for yesterday. This was my make, so 4 squids. And this morning, all I've worked on so far is 2 grannies. I had previously made these. I just added a few more rows. I'm going to be making them into a tote. So I will have to add more rows, but I'm going to put a liner in this one because I purchased some 100% cotton bags off of Amazon. And what I think I can do is I'll crochet it up to the size that it is, and then I'll hand sew it at the top so it'll have little bag handles, and then it'll have like a satchel handle or a side body bag handle. So that is the update for today. And I might make a video later, I might not. Hey everybody, Lacey here. It is Thursday, September 11th. It is approximately 10 p.m. at night. I'm coming on to show you what I made yesterday and today, because some of the stuff I finished yesterday, and I can't remember if I showed you or not, but you're gonna see it again. And then I did finish one project today that I started, and I finished a project that I started yesterday. So I'm looking at the things. So a project that I had finished yesterday was these two stars. One is pink and one is blue and beige. This one was supposed to be a turtle, but it did not turn out properly, so I turned it into a star. This one I feel like it's too pink, but that's okay. I'm sure a little girl will like it. I have my tote down there, and I'm in my room, so all right, guys, so I'm in my room. Sorry, I dropped you there for a second. I have been cleaning and organizing it. You will see the video on it. Compared to what it looked like, this is amazing. This is the tote where I'm throwing everything, and these are all yarn bags that I need to go through and organize and cake up. Oops, sorry. And they're going to go on the back of that pegboard over there. So let's get into the items that I had made yesterday as well. I made this cute little turtle. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys these, but I need to organize myself. I had 3 days off, so I was trying to do everything that I possibly could. So that little turtle was finished yesterday. I started this last night, and then I finished him today. So he's got the big safety eyes, and then he's got different tentacles. I thought he was really cute. Looks like the mini guys that I had made the other day. So I'm probably gonna sell him for $20 or $25. He did take me a little bit longer to make. And then I made a short with some people, or I made a short asking people what I should make next. And my friend down south came up with this idea. Isn't it the cutest thing in the world? So it's a little ghost with a witch hat, and it's got a bit of sparkle to it. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but the hat is not removable. I sewed that on there, and this will be selling for $25 because he is fairly big. I use my head as a measurement. Don't ask me why. But that is all that I finished today. Hopefully tomorrow I can get some more things done. I really wanted to get this room cleaned, and I will post that video as well once it's all fine and done, and once I have edited it. So today is September 11th. I have until Tuesday, September 16th to get some more makes done, and let's see what else I can make for the rest of the time being. See you tomorrow. All right, guys, so I'm in my room. Sorry, I dropped you there for a second. I have been cleaning and organizing it. You will see the video on it. Compared to what it looked like, this is amazing. This is the tote where I'm throwing everything, and these are all yarn bags that I need to go through and organize and cake up. Oops, sorry. And they're going to go on the back of that pegboard over there. So let's get into the items that I had made yesterday as well. I made this cute little turtle. I'm pretty sure I showed you guys these, but I need to organize myself. I had 3 days off, so I was trying to do everything that I possibly could. So that little turtle was finished yesterday. I started this last night, and then I finished him today. So he's got the big safety eyes, and then he's got different tentacles. I thought he was really cute. Looks like the mini guys that I had made the other day. So I'm probably going to sell him for $20 or $25. He did take me a little bit longer to make. And then I made a short with some people, or I made a short asking people what I should make next. And my friend down south came up with this idea. Isn't it the cutest thing in the world? So it's a little ghost with a witch hat. And it's got a bit of sparkle to it. I'm not sure if you can see that or not, but the hat is not removable. I sewed that on there, and this will be selling for $25 because he is fairly big. I use my head as a measurement. Don't ask me why. But that is all that I finished today. Hopefully tomorrow I can get some more things done. I really wanted to get this room cleaned, and I will post that video as well once it's all fine and done and once I have edited it. So today is September 11th. I have until Tuesday, September 16th to get some more makes done, and let's see what else I can make for the rest of the time being. See you tomorrow. Hey everyone, just a quick update. Today is Sunday, September 13th, and I wanted to let you know what I made yesterday and finished today. So I made 2 hearts yesterday, 2 heart keychains. I was just in the mood to make something quick. So I also made some 2-tone flower keychains. I thought somebody might like the difference. And when I was doing my live on TikTok, I made an axolotl. What do you guys think of him? I had a person on YouTube suggest that I make an axolotl, so we'll see how it goes. So that's the update for today. Now I'm going to do some cleaning. I'm going to go for lunch, and then I have to go to work. So I will talk to you tonight and let you know what I got done today on top of all this stuff. All right, guys. Bye for now. Hi, guys. It is Tuesday, September 16th. So today is the last day for my 2-week makes. I'm going to show you what I made for today, and then tomorrow I'm going to upload the video for Wednesday, and it's going to have all the numbers on it or in it, and I will make a little blurb tomorrow to go over everything. So the last few things that I made over the last couple days, because I know it's been a couple days since I updated you guys, but it's been crazy around here. So I finished another leggy froggy. This guy's a little stiff, so whoever gets him is gonna have to work him out. So let's knot him up, and maybe that might help. So this guy, I believe I'm gonna sell him for the same as the other one, which I think I said 38. It took a little bit less time, but not as less of time as I had hoped. And then the last thing I made today was 4 hearts for a custom project that I'm working on. I got a couple over the last few days where people have asked me to make them something. I'm not going to tell you what those somethings are. I'm going to get you to wait. That way you can come back and see everything that I've custom made for people in the last little bit. Although I did give you a sneak peek already. So stay tuned. We'll find out the numbers, how much I made, and what number in like quantity wise we have for my goal. So it was $1,000, and now I've upped it to $2,500. All right. Stay tuned. Hey everybody, so today is Wednesday. I have not crocheted at all today. I just did some cleaning of the house, some errands, as well as getting some things done. I just put in my countertop last night, so my boyfriend came over and helped me with the sinkhole. Now I'm cleaning it up and trying to cut it out perfectly. But in the meantime, while I'm waiting to go to my next appointment, I did tally up everything. I broke it down into 2 categories, and I only calculated stuffies or amigurumi and keychains. I'm not going to go over the total, I'm not going to say everything all over again that I've already made. I've already said that throughout the whole 2 weeks. Now I'm just going over the cost and the amount of things. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I just had to clear my throat. All the dust and all the debris flying everywhere when we were cutting the countertop. Okay, so in total, I made 66 keychains. I've got my notepad here, 18 stuffies, and 84 total items made in 2 weeks. I think that's pretty good. I think I can definitely do way better than that. For my next 2 weeks, I am going to try and get 100 stuffies or keychains or amigurumi done. But I did reach my goal in 2 weeks, not including the prior 2 weeks and what I already have in stock of stuffies. Total amount I made in dollars would be $1,167. So that is what I made in 2 weeks. Starting today, going forward for 2 weeks, I will make another video of everything that I have crocheted in 2 weeks, and then my craft show for, I'll say my big craft show. So this is it's an autumn market, and I'll be doing it in St. Albert, Ontario, which is close to Ottawa, and we'll see how much I can get done in 2 weeks before then. I do have a craft show coming up this Saturday, which is going to change the numbers for the craft show in Ottawa, but we'll still have I think it's just over 2 weeks before the next craft show after that, the big one. So thank you so much for sticking around and dealing with my craziness. Feel free to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I do appreciate everybody, and I do follow everybody as well. So if you've stayed to the very end, please leave a heart emoji that is purple, because purple right now is kind of my favorite color. So thank you so much. I appreciate your views. Bye for now.